Hey lovely friends, today we're going to review a little bit about area. Remember, a rectangle is a figure with 4 sides and 4 square corners, and the sides were referred to as the length and the width. So this would be the length right here, whoop, and this would be the width. This would be also another length, and this would be the width. And so to find the area, we just do 1 width times 1 length. So for example, we would do the width times the length times the width, we would do 4 units times the 2 units, which is the width, to give us the area of 8 square units. Reviewing over here, sometimes we don't have those squares, but we can still find the area by multiplying the length times the width. So we would do again 6 feet times 9 feet, and that would give us, can you guys remember? Use your 9's trick. Go ahead. It would actually give us 54 square feet. Let's practice area today with the distributive property of multiplication. Do you remember back when we talked about the different properties of multiplication, how we can break down that 9, if we do 8 times 9, we can break down that 9 into 5 plus 4. So we're still going to do 8 times 5 and 8 times 4. So we're still doing 8 times 9, but we're just breaking it down into 8 times 5, which is 40, and 8 times 4, which is 32. Then once you broke those down into those two smaller ones, then we can go ahead and add that together. So we have 8 times 5, which is 40, and 8 times 4, which is 32, to give us that product of, you guys got it? Good job, 72. And double check, 8 times 9 is 72. You can do your 9's trick, put that 8th finger down, and you have 72. So we can practice by finding the area of this rectangle. We can use the distributive property of the bigger number, okay? So let's take a look at how we could do that. We're still doing 6 times 7, right? But instead of doing 6 times 7, we're actually going to break that 7 off into 5 and 2. So we're going to do 6 times 5 plus 2. So we're going to do 6 times 5, or 5 times 6 plus 2 times 6. And then that would give us right here 30, which is 6 times 5, and 6 times 2 is 12, and we know that 30 plus 12 would be 42. So it would be 42 square units would be the area. All right, friends, that is a strategy you guys can use if that will be helpful to you whenever we are solving problems tonight for our homework, and then also tomorrow, the next couple of days as we practice area. So go ahead and practice that a little bit more. We'll practice in class some more as well. So you can use either the counting all of the squares strategy. You can also, where you're counting every single square. You can also use a strategy where we do the length times the width, or we can break off and break down one of those bigger numbers like the 7 into 5 and 2 by using the distributive property. So any of those strategies will work for finding area. Choose the best one that works for you, friends. Great job.